Apavarga, Freedom from Reincarnation by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Apavarga is a term that holds significant importance in several Indian philosophies, particularly in the context of Hinduism and Jainism. The term is derived from Sanskrit, where apa means away from and varga means division or class. In the philosophical and religious context, Apavarga refers to liberation, release, or freedom from the cycle of birth, death and rebirth known as samsara. In her Theosophical glossary, published in 1892, H.P. Blavatsky describes Apavarga as emancipation from repeated births. In his working glossary, William Quan Judge describes Apavarga as the emancipation of the soul from the misery of repeated rebirths. Final beatitude. In Hinduism, the concept of Apavarga is deeply rooted in the belief in reincarnation and the law of karma. According to Hindu philosophy, every individual is bound by the cycle of samsara, wherein the soul undergoes repeated births and deaths, driven by the accumulation of karma, the sum of one's actions in past and present lives. The ultimate goal for individuals within this framework is to attain moksha, or liberation from this cycle, and achieve union with the divine, breaking free from the worldly existence and its associated sufferings. The attainment of Apavarga in Hinduism is associated with the realization of one's true self, or Atman, and the understanding of the interconnectedness of all living beings with the ultimate reality, Brahman. This realization is often facilitated through spiritual practices such as meditation, selfless service, karma yoga, devotion, bhakti yoga, and the pursuit of knowledge, jnana yoga. These paths are outlined in the ancient Hindu scriptures, including the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads, as a means to attain liberation and break free from the cycle of samsara. In the context of Jainism, Apavarga holds a similar significance, albeit with some distinctive philosophical nuances. Jainism, an ancient Indian religion, emphasizes the path of non-violence, ahimsa, truthfulness, non-possessiveness and asceticism as a means to attain liberation from the cycle of birth and death. The concept of Apavarga in Jainism is closely associated with the idea of moksha, wherein the soul, through rigorous spiritual practice and ethical living, seeks to attain a state of eternal bliss, free from the bondage of karma and the cycle of reincarnation. The Jain concept of Apavarga also incorporates the notion of Kevala Jnana, or omniscience, which is believed to be the state of ultimate enlightenment and liberation from the worldly existence. This state is said to be attainable through the purification of the soul and the shedding of karmic bondage, ultimately leading to the soul's release from the cycle of birth and death. In both Hinduism and Jainism, the pursuit of Apavarga is deeply intertwined with ethical conduct, spiritual discipline, and the quest for self-realization. The teachings of various spiritual leaders, philosophers, and scriptures within these traditions provide guidance and insights into the nature of existence, the path to liberation, and the ultimate goal of human life. The concept of Apavarga also finds resonance in the broader philosophical and spiritual discourse, transcending the boundaries of specific religious traditions. It speaks to the universal human aspiration for freedom from suffering, the search for meaning and purpose, and the quest for transcendence beyond the limitations of mortal existence. In summary, the concept of Apavarga, whether viewed through the lens of Hinduism, Jainism, or from a broader philosophical perspective, represents the timeless human yearning for liberation, transcendence, and the realization of ultimate truth. It encapsulates the wisdom of ancient Indian philosophies, offering profound insights into the nature of human existence, the pursuit of spiritual awakening, and the quest for liberation from the cycles of suffering and rebirth.